Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name's Chris and it's fantastic to have you back with us for another podcast video. And in today's video, we're going to have a look at everything that's going on with Binance, the SEC, and all this terrible stuff happening in the crypto space. And I'm going to wash up with my thoughts and opinions. I really want to cover the really important stuff that I believe everybody needs to be made aware of. If you enjoy this sort of content, mash up the like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. Right, let's get down to the desktop. Okay, so we're going to start here, and this is an article highlighting Binance emergency fund dwindling as the SEC takes aim at the crypto exchange. The value is off 11% in June after the regulators sued the company. So this is really interesting. It's basically taking a sly little dig here at Binance and the fact that, altcoins are down, and this is I guess an accumulative effort from the SEC, a sustained attack on cryptocurrency and altcoins. And we were in London and we saw the big pullback in the market. I mean, the question is, who could have predicted a lower low in June? And look, I'm sat here and I feel, I guess, that there isn't really anything to be too concerned about. And I think crypto altcoins, they will stand up and still continue to do really well. I think this is just short-term pain, and it's definitely long-term gain, in my opinion. Obviously, treat this as educational purposes only. Crypto is a volatile asset class. And, you do risk losing all of your money. So, just make sure that you're utilizing great risk management in this space. I think that is really important. But, I think that ultimately these altcoins that, have had the SEC sort of highlight them or flag them as securities, could potentially be, I guess, getting a bit of an edge over the other projects or altcoins in the space that haven't. And I'll come on to that in a moment and give you my thoughts and opinions on that. Binance CEO hits back at rumors of exchange selling Bitcoin for BNB. Crypto traders on Twitter are citing data that suggests Bitcoin has been traded to keep BNB afloat, and rather interesting stuff. And CZ has come out and said that Binance have not sold BTC or BNB. We have, can't get my words out. We even still have a bag of FTT. It is amazing that you can know the exact person who sold based on just price chart involving millions of traders. FUD. And I guess this is referring to this tweet. Binance and CZ have been selling spot Bitcoin at an alarming rate to defend the BNB $220 liquidation waterfall. As spot Bitcoin is sold off, BNB is purchased, which defends the 220 liquidation, but also caps the upside potential of Bitcoin. It is a total house of cards, according to this. Look, let me know your thoughts and your opinions on where you stand with these sorts of comments and everything Binance, because part of me is like, there is no smoke without fire. On the other hand, it's clear there's an agenda against Binance. Obviously, this is just my personal opinion, but there is an agenda against Binance, at least on the face of it, because there's all these accusations, yet nobody's citing any actual evidence. And without evidence, it's just, people putting their fingers in the air and guessing, and it's just allegations. And this is what I've been saying for some time. Look, I want to see the evidence, and I think that there could be some stuff, some underlying issues with Binance, perhaps from when it first started up. Perhaps they didn't do things as they should have. Perhaps mistakes were made, Look, these things happen in companies that are freshly started and so forth. Not only that, I think that there are many players in this space, exchanges, lending platforms, and so on, doing the same activity, yet they're just left alone. Not suggesting that these activities are good and okay, but if you go hard on one, you've got to go hard on them all. I really do think that the Hinman documents even highlight this. You can't give I guess a special pass to Ethereum when Ethereum did the exact same thing you're accusing Ripple of doing with XRP. So I think that there are so many things that are happening in this space that really just fit personal narratives and agendas, and that needs to change. People are the problem, not the technology. So look, I think there's much more to happen in this space and much more to find out about. The SEC and Binance seek compromise on US asset freeze. Binance US would have to transfer all US based assets to new wallets, but would be allowed to pay its bill under the proposed consent order. So look, I think that this sort of stuff is really positive. It's what's required, and hopefully we will get a good compromise. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Moving on, we've got Binance announces removal of 14 trading pairs. Binance will stop supporting 14 trading pairs using a phased approach starting on the 14th of June. The exchange did not provide any reasons for the removal. Users can continue trading, unaffected from everything that's going on with available pairs. So look, they're removing 𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗠𝗘𝗥𝗦/BUSD, BNB, and a whole host of others. What I would say is a lot of this is probably down to the lawsuit, in my opinion. Maybe these are the things that, Binance have made mistakes with, perhaps shouldn't be doing. I'm just, surmising as to why they could do this. Until they actually put out a reason why they're doing this, we can only speculate. So, look, interesting times with Binance. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think it's going to be an entire collapse? Do you think this is another FTX scenario? Or do you think this is just the US with their set agenda and, actually things will come good for Binance? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. But, Binance are doing some really interesting things when it comes to, how they're going to defend themselves. And I think this stuff is really telling, and I think we should take notice of this. It's big. It's a big deal. Binance.US hires former SEC enforcement official amid lawsuit, according to this report. So the former SEC enforcement co-director reportedly joins the Binance.US legal team as the firm faces challenges to keep its assets unfrozen. So look, what I take from this, and I will drop these in our Discord for you to read through at your leisure. What I take from this is, Binance, they ain't playing. They ain't playing to the song of the SEC and Gary Gensler, and they are going to fight it. So I think, this could be a very, telling sign as to how innocent Binance believe they are in this case. And, I think actions are something that, speak far louder than words. I talk about this a lot. Follow what people are doing, not what they're saying. People talk about all these, 1000x altcoins. Whilst they're talking about it, their actions, after they've said that they're a fantastic 1000, times your money buy, their actions are, they're selling it as they're saying it. So actions do speak louder than words, and this is why I say focus on that. And this is an action from, what I would say somebody that's, taking their defense very, very seriously. I think they've surrounded themselves with probably the best in the space, very similar to what Coinbase and Ripple have done. And I think that, the SEC are taking on battles that I just don't think they can win. Now, I think that Binance are going to have some wins. I think they're going to have some losses in this lawsuit. And it's going to really depend on what the big losses are, as to whether they survive and how well they do. Just my opinion, but I'm very, very interested to canvass other people's opinions. So let me know in the comments below your thoughts and opinions. The SEC says it may take a recommendation on Coinbase petition within 4 months. The SEC hasn't made a decision on whether it will respond to Coinbase's petition for rulemaking, and its enforcement action against the crypto trading platform isn't inconsistent with any decision on rulemaking, the regulator has said. So look, I think that there's likely to be some backtracking from the SEC. Like, if I just put my deep thinking cap on here, I think there is a huge agenda now to remove Gary Gensler from, being the leader of the SEC. I think that is something that will happen. I think his days are numbered at the SEC. He has clearly, flipped from somebody that was pro-crypto to somebody that is clearly sold out, in my opinion, to a higher, power, and is following someone else's agenda. This is not the Gary Gensler that was teaching and proactive about, projects like Algorand and various others. This is somebody that, was flipped from bullish to bearish on cryptocurrency. And, instead of regulating the space and being supportive of a new technology and giving frameworks and clarity and all the stuff that's required and actually protecting investors, he's got a different agenda. And it's clear that, that agenda has sparked outrage, around the world, not just in the US. And I do think it's just a matter of time before he's gone. And I think that, the altcoins that have been called out, as securities by the SEC, and there's many of them, I think that this could be a really positive thing long term. These, altcoins that have been called out, I expect, will receive clarity off the back of it. Like bullshit, Cardano is a security. It's the least security type of financial instrument out there, in my opinion. It's right up there with, like, particularly from altcoins, it's the least security like, when it comes to altcoins. So, clearly somebody is, picking and choosing and has no real idea what it is that they're talking about. I'm really interested to see how it all plays out. But I think these could, ultimately get the clarity that is required. They get classed as not being a security. It's off to the races. And then you've only got the ones that, are still left without the clarity. So, just like what we said with the Ripple case, it could be fantastic for the crypto market. I think, in the short to medium term, there's going to be some fantastic prices to pick up great altcoins and Bitcoin up at. We've been calling this market, very, very well in this bear market. We called the 2022 June low. We called that would not be the lowest low. We got another lower low in November, just like we were articulating. We said that many indicators would be invalidated. They were invalidated. In December, we said to expect bear market rallies. That's what we've had in 2023. We also, back in November predicted that, May, June 2023, we would see new lows. And, lo and behold, we're sat here now with many new lower lows for altcoins in June 2023. We called FTX before anybody, else. There was no tweet from ZZ. We highlighted it way before then. We saved people a lot of money in this bear market, and I think that the bear market is not over yet. I expect more pain. I think overall, the macro is not looking particularly good. We've got a property crisis with cracks starting to appear in commercial, and I think that there's an awful lot more to happen in this space. Does anybody have a crystal ball and know exactly what those black swans could be? No, but we can see it in the data, we can see what's coming, and what I want to say is it's not positive if you're looking to sell, but it's very, very positive if you're looking to buy. There's going to be so many assets, in and out of cryptocurrency that are going to be fantastic opportunities over the coming weeks and months. So look, try to take positives from what you're seeing in the market. Try to take positives from the pullbacks in the markets. I think these are opportunities and not something to be upset about. Obviously, many people are likely to lose their jobs, in my opinion. And, with that, we've got to make sure we're making sound, investment decisions, making sure that we don't invest more than we're willing to lose. Make sure that you understand and you do your own research before making any investment decisions, knowing that investing in cryptocurrency is a risky business. You do risk losing all of your money. It's very, very volatile. So make sure that you go away, do your due diligence, and use fantastic risk management. You can find more about risk management and other courses that we do here at Cheeky Crypto at 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗡𝗧𝗏.com. Go check it out. Links in the description. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Mash up that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Tapping that bell, selecting all the notifications so you never miss a video. And I will catch you in the next one. Take care.